Hi, I'm Doug Zolnar, and I'd like to talk about management via leadership and motivation. Does anyone here manage people at their workplace? Or do you have a manager? I'd be willing to bet that anyone who's watching this video that has a job is either a manager or has a manager. It just makes sense. That's how normal corporations and jobs are set up to work. Successful management of people is the heart of what keeps a company moving forward in a positive direction. More specifically, I'd like to talk about how proper leadership and motivation will bring management success. Dale Carnegie, author of How to Win Friends and Influence People, says success is due 15% to professional knowledge, only 15%, and 85% to the ability to express ideas, to assume leadership, and to arouse enthusiasm amongst people. If you think about that, it's not about the guy who's the smartest in the room. It's about the guy who reads the people and knows the people the best, that gets those really smart people, the people that know more than 15% about the job or that professional knowledge. He gets that whole team together and he pushes them to the finish line. That's great management. I've seen it firsthand, and I completely agree with that statement. While managing people can sometimes feel like herding cats, I know at least in my job now it can feel that way from time to time, depending on who you're dealing with. It's something that you have to make happen. You have to manage these people anyway, so you might as well get to know them. So you want that personal touch. You want to get personal with them. You want to let them know that you care about them, first of all. And then secondly, what makes them tick and what motivates them. As soon as you find out those things, you can lead them. Once you know what their motivation is, you can continue to push forward and motivate them to helping out the mission, which is your mission as a manager. It maximizes the chance that the team is going to do well, which means that you do well. Also, you want to take an empathetic approach, a simple and effective but empathetic approach. So show people that you care. That's all you really have to do. If you care about them, at least they feel that way, then they will reciprocate and care about you and your mission. So how do we become effective leaders? William Scott of bigistheNewSmall.com blogs about the 6 major keys to effective leadership. The biggest takeaways for me were that, number 1, leadership is a craft and not rocket science. I've found it's interesting that sometimes you learn a lot from the really great leaders that follow practices like that, but you find even more out about the really terrible leaders/managers that you've had in the past. So I've learned a lot from both. Some of the bad managers, you learn you don't ever want to be that way. So what should we do to be good managers? It's not rocket science, it's a craft. You have to continually remaster that craft. So what's he saying? He's saying don't overcomplicate it. Don't just simplify this process. Do the easy things. Find out what people do like, find out what they don't like, and what they feel is overly complicated now. Believe me, people have no problems complaining. They'll tell you what they don't like. Is it something that you can get rid of? Simplify the process. That's what a good manager does. Also, you want your subordinates to perform well, and you want to invest in their successes. So find out what makes them tick and see what you can do to provide opportunities for them, either at work or maybe there's things that your job, office, or your organization offers that they don't know about that you could offer to them. Another key point to remember is the golden rule. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. That's something that managers don't always remember. It may not be in their hearts, but I promise you, if you treat people well, the way that you'd like to be treated, that you're going to get that back from them. So what have you done? You've gotten to know the people, and then on top of that, you're treating them with respect because you also want to be treated with respect. That's going to get the point across that we all have a mission, you care about them, and let's all get on the same page and be that team that's going to get the mission done. So, in closing, proper leadership and motivation will bring you mission success. Care about your people. Help them out. Be empathetic. And remember the golden rule. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. Invest in your people, and you'll have a successful team in return. Thank you.